and fling and in, and fling and in, and both arms fling. Now really, let's see those chests come out.
If there's one scene that defines the spirit of the Carry On films, it's when Barbara Windsor's bikini top flies off in Carry On Camping. It's a few seconds of slapstick brilliance that has become one of the most iconic scenes in British comedy history. In this video, we're going to break that scene down and give you everything you need to know about it. And we'll show you not only the scene in full, but also some amazing parodies and copies made of it.
Bless you, my children.
But let's go back to the beginning. The Carry On films were a staple of British cinema for over 3 decades, and Camping was the 17th in the series. It arrived at a time when the franchise was hugely popular, and the bikini scene, whilst risque for its time, perfectly encapsulated the cheeky and irreverent humour that made the film so beloved by audiences. It's late 1968, and the cast and crew are gathered in a muddy field behind Pinewood Studios. It's supposed to be summer, but the weather was cold and miserable. The production team actually painted green dye over the mud to make it look like grass. In the wintry weather, the cast assemble for the scene. There are 11 schoolgirls there who are about to do their early morning calisthenics. I say schoolgirls, but in fact, most of the actors playing these girls were in their late 20s or early 30s when the filming took place. Even though it was freezing and kept raining, the wardrobe department put the girls into bikinis and swimming costumes for the scene. In particular, Babs wore a chartreuse-coloured bikini to stand out from the others. They also attached a fishing line to the front of her bikini top, and holding the other end of it, out of camera shot, was a very old stagehand on the verge of retirement. At the key moment in the scene, his job was to jerk the line and thus pull the bikini top off. Take 1. As Kenneth Williams, playing Dr. Soper, the school principal, calls out, "Fling," Barbara Windsor throws back her arms and the stagehand jerks the fishing line. But the bikini top doesn't come off. Instead, Babs is pulled forward and falls straight into the mud, cold and very annoyed. They pick her up, clean her up, and go for take 2. This time it worked. Almost. The bikini top flies off as planned, and Babs quickly covers herself. But then the school matron, Miss Haggard, played by Hattie Jakes, marches over and takes Bab away. But in doing so, she accidentally pulls Barbara's right hand off her chest and exposes the nipple. The scream from Barbara Windsor here when it happens is genuine. Director Gerald Thomas was furious. "You've gone and shown your right tit. The censor won't pass that. We'll have to do it again," he shouts. So then it's take 3. Fortunately for all, it works perfectly, with nothing too dangerous being exposed.
Frustrated? What do you mean you feel frustrated?
Fast forward a few months, and a strange thing happens. They prepared 2 versions of the scene for the BBFC, the British Board of Film Censors. The first had Barbara's right nipple briefly making an appearance. The second did not. To everyone's surprise, the BBFC passed the first scene without issue. John Trevelyan, head censor at the time, famously said, "I don't think Barbara Windsor's right bosom is going to corrupt the nation." The flying bikini top scene was an instant hit and helped propel the film to become #1 at the box office in the UK in 1969. It was even used in the poster for the film. Since then, the scene has been replicated in parodies more than a few times, and it's very well known in popular culture even today. In the 2000 TV movie Core Blimey, about Barbara Windsor's relationship with Sid James, it was recreated, albeit with a few liberties taken.
And action. Now, let's get those chests out. And in and out. And in and out. And in and out. And in and... Ow!
And then it was also parodied and shooting stars.
Ring!
And what of the bikini? In 2021, it was auctioned off for charity and raised £9,500. It still had the fishing line attached. And now the scene itself. Knowing the full backstory makes it so much more than a simple sight gag. By the way, when you watch it, can you spot the major continuity error? Let us know in the comments below if you do.
Arms flinging from side to side. Begin. And fling. And in. And fling. And in. And both arms fling. Now really, let's see those chests come out. And fling. And in. And fling. And in. And fling. Matron, take them away.
Thanks for watching. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments your favourite Carry On scene, and we'll do a deep dive into it. Until next time, this has been Carry On Uncovered, literally.